Guys, I met a YouTuber yesterday. The YouTuber I met yesterday was Coaster Studios Taylor, and this is how it all started off, that I planned on going this day that he was going. So this is how it started off. So he posted this photo on his Instagram on April 22nd, and he was posting dates he was going to parks. And the first one on the top said May 25th, Six Flags Great Adventure. And then he wrote this.
So welcome to the room of people who have
Clap along if you feel.
So then on Wednesday we were debating on if he was going or not, and so I ended up direct messaging him, and he said, so that's basically what he said to me, and you guys are probably like, that's crazy that a YouTuber that big from YouTube, let's just say he has 47K subscribers on YouTube, and he answered me. Very happy when he first answered me. Then he said that he was going to keep me updated, and you guys probably read it. And then he posted this at night, and he said, so here's the picture he posted, and he said, alright, weather has cleared up a bit for tomorrow, so we will still be continuing our plans to visit Six Flags Great Adventure. Still looks like it's gonna rain, but it won't be as bad as it was originally forecasted to be. So he ended up going, and we were on our way there, and then we Snapchatted him, and basically he answered my friend, and I kind of flipped out. Here's a clip of it. So as you can tell, I was really excited. You can't really tell what I'm saying, that's how excited I was. But yeah, so that's how I was reacting when he answered her. And then by the time we got to the park, he posted a picture on his Snapchat saying, ready to ride Nitro. So me and my friend Bianca get out of the car, grab everything we need, run into the park. Then I step in a big puddle and I get my one shoe soaked, but I'm like, I don't care, I'm meeting a YouTuber today. Today, whatever. So we run up, go through all this security stuff at Great Adventure. We're in the park. We run to Nitro. So then I say to Bianca, we're getting ready to pass the sign. I said we should go to the exit because he might be getting off by now, because the lines weren't going to be long, because it's it's supposed to be a rainy day and not the best weather. So we go to the exit of Nitro, and we see him coming off, and I'm just kind of flipping out. Bianca doesn't know him that well, but she was pretty excited. And then I said, hi, Taylor, and he's like, oh, hi. He's come around the other side because he had booth area. And then he says to us, he's like, what's your names? And then we were so excited. Bianca and I both said our names at the same time. Oops. But, so then he, asked us both our names. I said Grace, Bianca said Bianca. And then we asked him, we said, can we go on Nitro with you again? And he's like, actually, I was just getting ready to go back on it. And my brain just went he's probably going to say no to, oh my god, I'm going to ride a roller coaster with one of my favorite YouTubers, on my favorite roller coaster. So I was all hyped up. So then me and Bianca go to get a locker. He said that he's going to get in line for the front and meet us up there. So we get a locker, put our stuff in there, go up to the front line. He tells us to come, go in front of these people that are, behind him, and he tells us to come up. Then we got a picture, which I will put right here. And then after that, we went to go to Batman with his friends. And went on that. That was pretty Gucci. I mean, it was okay. There was some headbanging, but like it wasn't like bad like Nor'easters and like Wild or anything like that, but it was still headbanging. You know, it's been so much I was a little lightheaded, but I you know, it was Gucci, one of my favorite YouTubers, so Then, after that, we went to go to King Ka. Then, that was like a 30-minute wait. So, he was going to use his flash pass, but apparently, now he couldn't contact us because he had to put his phone in the locker and everything because Great Adventure is starting to get really strict with King Ka. So he couldn't tell us, like, we're going to, like, go on King Ka, like, do you guys want to come? Because he didn't have his phone on him. So when he was coming off, he said to me and Bianca, I'm sorry, I would have let you guys know that we couldn't get the flash pass on this, but, well, and he technically said that, and Bianca and I were like, it's fine. I mean, like, we really didn't care because we knew if we stood in that line, it was probably going to break down somehow, you know, because King Ka's that great. Because, like, literally last time I went there, like, before I went there with Taylor, and I just went with Bianca, like, whenever we went in line, it's like,
okay, so the ride is temporarily broke down. We don't know how long it's going to take.
So Bianca and I were like, we don't really care. So then after that, we went on the Superman. That was cool, I guess. I don't really like the Superman that much. But like I said, I did it for my fave YouTuber. So then after that, we went on Green Lantern. And he posted this photo, which is hilarious. I'm riding this in 4 years. I'll ride it again in another 4 years. And I mean, that's a stand-up roller coaster for you, you know? So, after that, me and Bianca went to eat. Taylor, like, we're gonna go and eat. And he said, okay, just let us know when you're done so we could try to meet up again. And so we let him know. But he said he put his phone in, like, the lockers because they went back to King Ka. And they put him in the locker. So he couldn't really, like, get back in contact with us because, like I said, it was in the locker. So we couldn't really get back in contact with him. But on Snapchat, I told him, like, I got to ride, like, Nitro 8 times in a row. And then including with you, I rode Nitro 9 times in a row. And I was just so happy because, I mean, I hung out with my favorite YouTuber. I got to ride Nitro 8 times in a row. Like, it was, like, one of the best days ever yesterday. No lie. So he posted actually a photo about Nitro. Let me show you that because, you know. Here's the picture he posted, and he said, Nitro, as usual, is a super fun hyper. By no means the best, but was given some good air. And I have to, like, agree with him. It was really giving a lot of good airtime yesterday. But I noticed yesterday a lot of the trains on Nitro were, like, a little shaky. But, I mean, it could be because I was, like, after, like, we went on with Taylor and I went back on it at night, I, like, kept going in the back a lot. So that could have been it. It could have been the train. But, I mean, I still got to go on my favorite ride 8, 9 times that yesterday. So he posted this picture on his Instagram saying King Dakar in the fog was insane. Now, like I said, I did not go on King Dakar, but I did go on Nitro like later in that night. And like we went on it like probably like maybe 4 times. Then the 5th time we were on it, like we got to the top. We were in the front luckily, and this was crazy. Like we couldn't even see over here near Nitro. You couldn't even see King Dakar. It was crazy. It looked like a ghost town or something. You couldn't even see yourself going down. It was crazy. But we went on that in the fog, and that was really crazy. And eventually, like when we went over like that like one hill before you go in like that turny thing, I don't know what it's called. I'm not like a professional coaster person like Taylor is, but if Taylor's watching this, you know, you could comment that down below, because I don't know what the name of that is. But so I felt like a lot of like humidity hitting me before we like that hill before we went into that like turny thing. I was like, that felt real humid, Bianca. And she's like, I didn't even feel anything. It could have been just me, but then at the end of the day, he posted these 2 pictures, and I'll show them to you right now. So this picture, and he said, so can we acknowledge that Six Flags flipped Goliath from Six Flags Over Georgia upside down for an advertisement? Like, I'm pretty sure B&M Hypers do not go upside down, especially with a lap bar, but what would I know? And then the last photo he posted yesterday was this one, and he said, we had an amazing day today at SF Great Adventure. That's Six Flags' Instagram if you want to follow them. Kicking off day 1 of our road trip. Coasting the border. We will have daily vlogs and footage videos for the next few weeks as we travel around parks across the Northeast and Canada. So I had an amazing day yesterday. I mean, who else wouldn't have an amazing day meeting Taylor from Coaster Studios, going on your favorite ride 9 times that day? Who wouldn't have much fun? And then apparently, like, he Snapchatted me back at the end of the day, and he said, I got to ride El Toro 11 times in a row. And I was like, whoa, dang, that's more than I rode Nitro. But, I still had a really fun time yesterday, and I thought I would share this with you because, one, I want to, like, actually send the link to this video to Taylor so I could show him that I was, like, I made a video just dedicated to yesterday. And then, 2, because I just wanted to show you how much fun it was yesterday and tell you how much fun of an experience it was for me meeting one of my favorite YouTubers for the very first time. Like, this was the very first time I met a YouTuber, and I was just so happy. And I just thought it would be nice to tell you guys about how my day was and everything. And yeah, it's really fun. And if you guys want advice for YouTube, this is what he told me. He said, try doing something that no one else is doing on YouTube. Try to do something that's creative and that no one else is doing, so then people will be pulled to, like, watch your videos. Because he said that's what I think made me become this popular on YouTube. So if you guys wanted that YouTuber advice, I would try to follow it. I'm going to try to follow it. I mean, it's hard for me to come up with YouTube video ideas, but I'm going to try it. So thank you for that, like, advice, Taylor, and I'm going to be trying to do that. So it's going to be hard, but like I said, I want YouTube to be my job. So, you know, like, I want it to be my career. It's, like, been my dream ever since I started YouTube. I'm a go, so yeah. Bye!
Invader. And yes, you have to hold the R out that long because it's a capital R, which places emphasis on it, meaning it's pronounced invader.
All my friends are here.